Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Beth Wiemelt and Kylie McKenzie. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you're here with Clarity Healthcare, and I want to talk a little bit about Clarity Healthcare and the services you provide to our community to kick this off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Clarity Healthcare is a federally qualified health center. Our mission is to serve unmet needs in the community. So we have a lot of different avenues that we can do that with: primary care, dental care, pharmacy, how we have housing services, insurance navigation. We have resources in Hannibal and Quincy and surrounding areas, and some other areas throughout Missouri. But for this location, that's kind of where we're focused.
Excellent. Yeah, lots of resources for our community. And Kylie, you are a pharmacist with Clarity,
Yes,
is that right?
that's right.
And this is her first time doing this, so we're really going to put her in the hot seat. I'm kidding. But so really what we're here to talk about, of course, Clarity does great things for our community. And one of the ways you do that is through what we're calling 340B
Yes.
pharmaceutical drug program, is that right? Okay, prescription drug program.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about that and what the program itself allows you to bring to your patients.
Yeah, the program itself is amazing. It allows us to provide increased access dollars right back to the community. So it helps serve all of those patients that Beth was talking about, all of our underinsured or underserved patients. It allows us to get discounts directly from the manufacturer that normally you wouldn't receive, and then we get to put that right back into all of those wonderful services, which we highlight. Definitely a ton of dental therapy is really, really big in our area.
Right.
As well as primary care and everything Beth went over too. But it's just an amazing program that it's very necessary in our community, because otherwise there'd be a huge patient population that wouldn't be able to receive the care that they need and deserve.
Right.
So it's wonderful.
Yes, it is. It's a fantastic program. I don't want to say that it's at stake, but it is kind of in limbo right now with Senate. Is that right? Or how does that work? I don't know anything about where these things fall. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of our colleagues got to go to the Capitol last week and talk to Senator Jill Tracy, and she is a co-sponsor for the legislation, and so we really appreciate her support with this. So right now it is kind of sitting with the House and Senate, and they're kind of still discussing it, and I think sometimes that's a long process, but we did want to highlight that we do feel like our legislation is supporting us with this, and so hopefully it'll eventually get moving forward in the right direction.
Right. Now, how long has this been a program that Clarity has used, and probably a host of other, providers?
Yeah.
I'm not sure when it actually started. I know it's had more limitations since 2020 is when a lot of the manufacturers have tried to get rid of a lot of the discounts.
Okay.
And that's where the
Purely though for profit
struggles.
though, right? Because it seems like this is not one thing that I was unclear. I thought that when something's free, right? Because nothing's free normally means that it's taxpayer funded. This is not. This lies solely on the shoulders of the manufacturers of these prescription drugs, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what they're trying to do is, I guess, put more regulation on the plan or on the program, right? They're trying to eliminate some of it, trying to eliminate some of the providers, probably just to make more money.
Maybe not eliminate, but just decrease access a little
There you
bit,
go.
where we would like to increase access. Right now our pharmacy for Clarity is in Hannibal, but we do provide services to Quincy, and we can deliver even medications to Quincy. So some access things that they would maybe try to put restrictions on how many locations within Clarity could receive the medications.
Gotcha.
So that could be tough for people who don't have transportation. We know that's a big issue
Right.
in our area. And then another thing would be the cost. It could drive the cost up a little bit. Kylie can probably speak to this better, but some of these medications are life-saving medications.
Right.
Your diabetes medication, it can go from $50 to $500 if you didn't have this this in place.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to add to that.
Yeah, definitely, because that's part of the restrictions that the manufacturers have been doing. Previously, we were able to get the medications at such a discounted rate, and then now a lot of their prices are going up. While we're still able to provide them to our patients at a discounted rate, it's really limiting our access dollars to reinvest, because it's not really a profit for Clarity itself, it's just directly for the patients to have more access.
Passed all the way through from the manufacturers on, which is, it's an incredible program, and you'd think that it would be one that would be kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Medications are expensive anyway, especially for people who maybe, they don't have enough as it is. And then when you're going through health things, it just seems, it seems ridiculous to have to worry about the cost of those things as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Hannibal, which is where the pharmacy is, right? But Clarity has, so Quincy and Hannibal, you mentioned, is kind of like the hub, but you guys provide for, of course, these two communities, but then also many surrounding ones as well, right?
Yeah, we have some services in Bowling Green and Pittsfield area and several other counties. I think they're in like 6 counties in Illinois now.
Okay.
And all across the state of Missouri.
So this isn't just affecting, 340B is not just affecting Quincy Clarity or Hannibal Clarity. I mean, this is kind of, it's going to affect a bunch of providers, probably nationwide, right? Yeah, which is, that's crazy. So 340B is sitting right now with the Senate, which we believe has support. Any idea on when we'll know? It's just kind of in limbo, huh?
No, that's not my area of
Yeah,
expertise
mine either. That's why I'm like,
But I think it's from one of our colleagues that it is kind of his area of expertise. I think it's quite a lengthy process. So just continued support and just helping people to be aware of what's going on. So if they feel like they want to reach out to their legislators, they understand how important it is.
Right, which I 100% encourage. Reach out to your local legislator, because these things are not costing us anything, but they are providing much needed medication, much needed care to people in our community and our surrounding communities, which, if you don't have your health, you really don't have anything else, right? That's the foundation to everything in life. So, gals, if people want more information about Clarity or services you provide, or how they can get help, or how they can learn more about this, where would they go?
So I think again, with legislation, they could look at that website. The Illinois Primary Healthcare Association has been a great partner with several healthcare organizations in the state, but they do a lot of advocacy and training for healthcare organizations in Illinois. So Illinois Primary Healthcare Association is another place to reach out.
Okay.
If you just want to know more about Clarity in general, it's clarity-healthcare.org is our website. Perfect.
Yeah. And then, I recommend reaching out. You do a lot more than I even knew, so I'm sure I'm not alone in that boat, right? If you have questions about what they can do for you, these gals will be more than happy to help. And definitely reach out to your legislator and let them know that 340B prescription drug plan is important. It's important for everyone, right? Yeah. Thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having us.
I hope you have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And coming up, I sit down with Rachel Raleigh with QPS Foundation to talk Quincy High graduate signs. Stay tuned.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday.
Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. Gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Rachel Raleigh with the Quincy Public Schools Foundation. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for coming on. As you can see in the back, we are talking graduation signs and more. But before we get to that, I want to talk a little bit about the foundation and what you do. Now, how long has the foundation been around?
We were formed in 1989.
Okay.
We're a separate 501c3 that fundraises for the public schools.
Yes, and you do a lot of different events to raise money. Can you run me through just a few of your big events?
Sure.
Yeah.
So our biggest event of the year is Night to Dream Big. We were really excited about last year's turnout. We moved to the Oakley Lindsay Center, and it was a fantastic event. We're already planning this year.
Yes, and then of course, the money that you raise goes back to the foundation to carry out more of these programs. Is that right?
Yes. So our entire purpose is connecting resources and funding to the school district. So anything we raise goes through us and back into the schools.
Love it. Yes. So, and one of the things that we're doing now, which if you've driven around, you may have already started seeing these pop up, and that is graduation signs. It seems unreal to me that graduation is so close.
I know. It comes around so fast every year.
When is it this year?
It's May 18th.
Okay.
Monday, May 18th.
It kind of makes me sick to my stomach because my oldest daughter, she only has a few years, and just seeing it roll around, it's just so quick anymore.
I know.
Yes.
Some of the interns and students in the office this year are like, don't talk about it. You
Yeah.
can't talk about how close it is.
No.
We don't want it to be over.
Yes, yes. But of course, we're proud of all of our local graduates, and I know a lot of families out there it's a bittersweet time. Of course, we're proud, and we want to show those students, show those graduates how proud we are of them. So,
Absolutely.
I definitely recommend getting a yard sign.
Yes.
It's just a little extra kick of like, yay, we're proud of you, right? Hometown pride.
Exactly. It's so fun to drive around and see all of the signs in yards. We've already sold out of our first batch this year, so we have another reorder in stock. They've been popular. We started this fundraiser 5 years ago, I think, during COVID, and it's stuck around. It's been great.
It's just a really cool way to show, hey, I got a graduate that lives here, and I'm really
Yes.
proud of them.
Exactly.
Yes. So now, as far as getting a sign, where do they go, and how much are they, and how long are they available?
Sure. So you can order them at qpsfoundation.org. We have a shop there just on our homepage. You can click the link. They are $20 for one, 2 for $35, or 3 or more are $15 each.
Okay.
You can also buy one at $15 to donate to a senior this year. So that's a new something that we've started. For $15 at that discounted rate, you buy it and then we connect it with the student. So you don't even have to come pick it up.
That's so cool. And then everybody does that the same website? You
Yep,
can do it all the
same
same?
website.
Okay.
Yep, same thing. You can put it all in your cart at the same time.
Perfect. And you don't, there's not really a limit, right? You said you'll keep ordering as
Yep.
many as you need,
We'll
depending on
keep
how many
ordering.
people order.
So we'll run this through graduation this year. You
Okay.
can pick up your orders at the front desk at security at QHS, just right in that main entrance.
Okay.
If you need other arrangements, we're more than happy to help. But yeah,
Now,
make it
can
as
my
easy.
student pick up the sign for me, or do I have to go?
Nope, your student can pick it up.
Okay.
And that's usually how it works.
Yeah, I was going to say, listen, grab that sign and get on out
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
But, so there's not really a time limit. Of course, you want to have them in your your yard to show off your
Exactly.
graduate as soon as you can. But there is no limit. There is no limit to how many you can get. There's no limit to what time you need to order them by, right? I
No,
of
there's
course,
no limit. You can even stop by our office with cash if you want to pay that way, and I'll sell you one right out of our stock.
There you go. And then you're doing something new this year, which I think is so
We
cool.
are.
Yeah.
So we have launched holiday ornaments this year that are specific to 2025. These are designed by Laura Wright with Low in London. She is an alum, and we love that.
Yes.
We have 3 different designs, all illustrated by her, and these are on pre-order through the end of the month.
Okay.
Once you place your pre-order, we'll have them all ready for pickup at a later date here in a couple of weeks. But these are perfect for gifts for your grad
So
this
neat.
year, 2025. I know our family likes to buy an ornament every year
Yep.
to commemorate those special moments, so these are perfect
Yes.
for that.
Yeah, our tree is full of just memorabilia almost,
Exactly,
right? I wish they had
exactly.
these when I went to school. Dang it. But maybe I can just get one and just
There you
pretend that I
go.
was 2025.
There you go.
These are really, really cool. And yeah, a great gift, but also just something great if you have a graduate, in 2025. It's just so,
Exactly.
so neat.
These are $18 each, and
Okay.
we love working with our alumni to design them.
Yeah.
It makes them so special to us, and everyone loves Laura.
Yes.
I mean, all of her stuff is so cute.
Yeah,
so.
very cool and locally made, and show some community support. Show your
Yeah.
graduates some support with a sign. One more time, where they can get those signs.
At qpsfoundation.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we have links there.
Love it. And then, the donating one to another senior would be so
So
cool.
special.
So even if you don't have a graduate, reach out, get those signs, and let them hook you up with a graduate that can put it in
Absolutely.
their yard. Rachel, thank you so much.
thank you.
Very, very
Thank you
cool.
for having me.
Of course, appreciate it. All right, I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Coffee Talk.